part I do is probably like a thief part. So crazy too. Like I worked so hard during this year. Like I filmed with Alex and I filmed with John a lot too. And I had so much footage that I still have like hella shit. Like, and luckily it happened. Like luckily I did that shit. You know, I had stuff stacked up because fuck. Now I'm having a baby, man. It's not so easy to skate.
Oh man, what an ender! Welcome, Jeremy Lognion.
Thanks, sir.
Welcome to About That Ender.
How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, pretty good. I appreciate you coming.
Hey, thank you, man. It's an honor.
All right, so we just checked out your part in the Red Onion video.
Yeah,
it was sick.
Thank you, sir.
It was sick. So we've known each other for a while now, and I don't think I've ever asked you. I mean, it's a little obvious because your last name is Lognion, so the onion kind of goes with that. But when did that like start? Like, when did onion become onion?
So as far as I can remember, I mean, it's been probably since I started skating. You know, like towards the beginning. It had to have been like it was a contest in Grass Valley, and I was skating in it, and very close friend of mine, Emil Salmon, he was the announcer. It was a good times contest. It was for they do a contest every summer up there at the skate park. It's fucking awesome. Those guys at Good Times are fucking badass.
They're rad.
Love those dudes. I fucking skated this contest, and Emil, he's French, or Salmon. Sorry, I keep calling him Emil. He's like, you know, like everybody calls him Salmon. He's the man. Also an announcer for X Games. So he's one of the voices of X Games.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's got some pipes. Yeah, he's got a voice. Anyways, he super French, I guess, and he was just like, Leon, onion. And yeah, it pretty much fucking has always been
Just stuck.
Yeah, just stuck. So, and it's not it's my name. It's sick. So it's not like some random nickname or like, oh, you know, like your shit waffle or or hot dog or I don't know, fucking. So it's my last name, and apparently my grandma was telling me I have like a family crest thing, but Leon has something to do with like our ancestors are like French or something, and they fucking were onion farmers or something like that, something to do with onions. So it all comes full circle.
Heritage.
Yeah.
Right. So where are you from?
I'm from Elk Grove, California.
Elk Grove.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of where we are.
Yeah, we're not far.
Not far. We're neighbors.
It's funny because Elk Grove's like all farmland, but then you get over to the Mac area and it's just hood, like hell crazy hood. Like
yeah, we live in the hood.
Yeah, Garden Block's not too far. Like Brother Lynch is from there. And, yeah, it's cool. And I live in Oak Park now. Mozzie turf.
There you go. Gives us street cred.
Hell yeah, Mozzie. Fuck with him.
All right, so let's go over your sponsors before we get into the video.
Sure.
You got some pretty cool sponsors.
Dude, yeah, I'm fucking really, really lucky to even, like I'm so like so blessed to fucking even be in the position I'm in. Like it's pretty rad. Let's see here. I skate for FSC. They're a fucking awesome board company from Australia. Now they started in Australia. And now they're an American brand. So
and that stands for Fun Skate Co.
Yep. And then the owner Steve, fucking badass dude, fucking built this really cool little company, out of scratch, out of nowhere, and fucking man, it's pretty badass. It's just growing. Awesome.
Are they getting pretty big now?
Yeah, Jake Duncombe.
I saw that.
I hope I pronounced his name
Duncombe,
right.
Yeah.
He's on now, and he's always been one of my favorites for sure. I mean, dude, he's had some. I haven't met him. I haven't got to skate with him or anything, but I mean, eventually, maybe. Who knows?
Whatever, you guys are on the same list.
Dude. That's what an honor, right? Like,
that's
dude,
crazy.
Fucking skate with like one of your favorite. Like that dude. Fucking his what if part was like so badass. Like everybody remembers that. That was like before YouTube. You had to buy the skate video at the shop. Yeah. And then like you would go to your or you're hanging out at your homie's
house.
Yeah, and they're gonna put in the skate video, and it's just one of those videos that you watch so much, like because there was no YouTube or
Well, that's how we ingested our skateboarding.
But yes, FSC, fucking great company. Go buy their boards; they're awesome. Red Brian skates for them. That's
Where can we? Do you know any shops in Sac that sell?
PLA carries them. Boulevard Skate Shop. Those two from up here, from what I know of.
That's pretty much it here in Sac.
Yeah,
right?
there's not too many skate shops. I guess Ground Zero's done. So
Yeah.
RIP Ground
But okay,
Zero.
so you could head over to PLA or Boulevard.
Yeah,
to
fucking go
grab
fuck
those.
with PLA or Boulevard. Shout out to both those shops, especially PLA. I skate for those guys. They're the fucking another one of my sponsors.
Okay, so PLA, and then
fucking epic skate shop.
and then Thief, right?
Thief Trucks, yeah, another fucking awesome company.
That's a fantastic sponsor,
dude. The trucks are great. I recommend them to anybody.
Anybody else? Any other sponsors?
I skate for a skate tool company called Silverback. They make like little pocket skate tools, like you put them in your wallet. They're fucking awesome. Push Wax. They make little wax, like candy wax and stuff. It's pretty cool. They made these box of it was like a cigarette box, and each cigarette was a thing of wax. I mean, it was like kind of took a while to wax the shit, but it was just the whole thing was awesome. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So FSC, Thief, Silverback, Proper. I got lucky enough to get shoes from Proper.
Shoes?
Yeah, one of the designers from Nike left, and he started his own company. Called Proper. Yeah, it's out of.
Sounds proper.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, dude, the shoes are fucking badass. I have yet to rip through, like the toe from like flicks. I've fucked my heel. I slid down a bank and like fucked up my because their cupsoles like fucked up the side of my cupsole. Like like where it's kind of chunked a little bit or whatever. But like you will fuck up your sole before you blow out the toe. It's crazy, dude. They're like fucking tanks.
Where can you get those?
Fuck, dude. I think CCS carries them.
Oh damn. All right.
Yeah. They're fucking. Actually, dude.
Proper.
Jankum Magazine just did a like top 10 best shoes of the year or whatever, and dude, we were like number 4.
Sick.
Proper, baby. Number 4.
That's proper.
That's right. The good shoes. I like them. They skate good. They're not hard to break in. Yeah, they do good shit over there at Proper. Go check them out. FSC Proper, Thief, Silverback Skate, Fofa Hardware. Fucking those are the boys. Dog Pound is all the homies. Yeah, go if you see any Dog Pound shit, buy that shit up too. It's fucking awesome. That's the homie thing. We don't even know what it is. It's just its own thing.
Is it clothing or
they make shirts and shit. It's like all the homies, but
it's just a group.
We don't really know what it is yet. It's just it is a thing though.
They're starting a gang.
It's a gang for sure. Yeah.
And then I saw on your Instagram you had like the cream.
Oh yeah, the cream, dude. So
what's up with that? Let me get some.
Yeah, I'll hit them up and I'll definitely shoot one your way for sure.
What is it?
So it's like a arnica gel, I believe. It's like a topical cream, and you just rub it on your injuries, like your bruises or sore muscles.
Icy hot, kind of.
Similar, yeah, but it's smells way better. It doesn't. It smells way better than icy hot. And it works, man. I use that stuff all the time. You roll your ankle or something, like rub some of that stuff on there and let it soak in for a little bit, and you might get maybe a couple tries, but you know it definitely helps. Like.
All right, pain reliever.
I
like that.
If anybody's watching or if anybody's interested, go check out the cream. They make that stuff's amazing stuff. It really helps.
And they can find him I know I saw a post about him on your Instagram, and you can find him on Instagram at Onion the Great.
Yes, sir.
Onion the Great.
Yeah. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out. It's so FSC, Thief. PLA.
Could carry a card around that as a list.
I'm really lucky, dude. Fucking
you sound really blessed in the sponsor department,
dude. I lucked out, man.
Well, you fucking rip. So
I try. I try because I get these people hook me up. And I gotta make sure I'm holding it down for them,
And you're a nice dude.
I try to be.
Every time I've met you, and the whole time that we've met, you've been pleasant. You've been smiling. You've been polite.
Yeah, well, I don't know, dude.
I respect
life's too short to be a dick. I don't know,
right?
Some
people didn't get that memo. I think it takes
more energy to be a dick than just to be nice to people.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know, man. People with ego trips, that you have fun with that.
That's too much energy.
You go ahead and waste your energy doing that. I don't care. I got more shit going on. Fuck it.
Okay, so you are pro for FSC.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. fucking
I want to talk about that a little bit. So how? Well, first of all, you're the first pro on the show.
dude. Well, thank you.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
I mean,
fucking.
we've had some.
It's so weird. Like, I still like kind of don't. Thanks. My lighter went out. I was just like flicking it for like a minute, dude. Uh, I will do that. Uh, anyways, yeah, it's fucking amazing, dude. I can't believe those. They're so awesome. They decided to turn me and Red pro at the same time.
So tell me the story. Let's like go back and let's give me a little like a history lesson here. How did this happen? Like where what road led you to going pro?
Whew. All right.
Yeah,
So,
take it back, bro.
yeah, this is a pretty intricate, long story. I definitely hopped around a lot. It wasn't like, and I also feel like I definitely was like at a point where I was like, you know what, like I'm not tripping if I ever get anything out of skating. Like, you know, I got other things I got to worry about. Like, I will always love to skate. I will always skateboard, but if I don't get free shit or I don't get hooked up, fuck it, who cares? I just enjoy skating. Like that was the bottom line. And when I started thinking like that, you know, like everybody wants to get hooked up, everybody wants to get free shit, but the bottom line is like you're doing it for yourself first thing first. Like you can't like, you know, like people that go out there and they're trying to just skate because everybody skates and they want to look cool or like want to fit in, like that's cool, but like they're probably going to give it up cuz like somewhere in there you have to like want to do it yourself, you know, like you know, it's I'm one dude, I've tried some things like, oh, I'm going to try this out for a little bit, you know, and it's like this shit sucks.
Well,
Fuck this.
especially
like,
with skateboarding, as many slams as you take, it's like if you don't have that willpower to just skate, there's no way. There's just no way that you're ever going to get back up, walk back up those stairs, and huck down again.
yeah.
You won't make it.
Oh, one more shout out to on sponsor Fruit Ridge Farms. Yep, Fruit Ridge Farms. Those are my boys.
All right,
That's my fam.
so take me back. You, the road to being pro. You started where?
Okay, so let me think here. I grew up in Elk Grove and I worked at a skate shop. I went to school, like I grew up skating with all my friends, you know, normal thing. You get junior high, all the homies skate, everybody was skating. It was super popular when I was a kid. And then it just died out. Nobody skated anymore. And I remember being the only skateboarder, like not the only skateboarder, because I can't say that, but like nobody skated in my town. Fucking farm town, Elk Grove. You know, when I lived there, now it's just a fucking suburbia. And so I ended up working at the skate shop in town. It was called Across the Board. They were there for like 20 years.
I remember that shop.
Yeah, it was fucking badass shop too.
It's right there on Elk Grove, like Elk Grove Boulevard.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Dude, I worked there for like 6 years. That was like, I ran that shop. It was good times, fucking epic times. Anyways, I ended up like working at that shop, and this guy Brian worked for Zoo York. Oh man, I can't remember his last name. He worked for Zoo York, and I remember he came in the shop one day, and I was really busy, and I was gripping a bunch of boards and shit, and he's like, "Hey, you need help?" And I was like, "No, I got it." Like, and I didn't realize he's a rep, and then he's like, "Hey, I'll show you some Zoo York shit in a little bit or something." But I was handling my shit, and he actually went and got me like a sandwich. He's like, "Dude, it was maybe around Christmas time. I was busy." And came back in, we started shooting the shit, and he's like, "Yeah, but work for Zoo York or whatever," and started, you know, we became homies, and he's like, "Hey, I'll just shoot you some boards, dude. Like, you work at the skate shop, whatever." So I started getting boards, and at that time, I was probably skating with like Blue Turner, who just came out of the Part for Enjoy, and Matt, and we were filming all the time, you know. Like, luckily, Matt had a camera and great filmer, and we, you know, I filmed some clips and I sent it to Zoo York or whatever. I made a little edit, and they started flowing me. I got on the Flowgram, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, at first I thought like, "Oh, I'm just getting shit because I work at a shop." Like, dudes that work at shops, they always hook you up because they, you know, they want the brand, they want the brands. Yeah, exactly. They want the brands in the shop.
You know something about that.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, no, they were like, "Yeah, dude, fucking you're getting it. We'll send you some boards," and that lasted for like 4 years. Not 4 years, maybe like 3 years or something. Like, I got boards for a long time, but I never got like pushed up or anything. You know, I met some of the dudes on the team and shit. It was awesome. And thank you for Zoo York for all the free shit. You guys fucking appreciate that. Excuse me. Whew. Long night last night. Anyways, Yeah, the New York thing, the flow, all. I remember one day like calling for a box, and they were like, "Yeah, the budget thing's happening. You know, we're having budget cuts, and sorry, man, we can't give you boards anymore." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, all right, you know."
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, and maybe it even wasn't like that. They just kind of just stopped, said, you
Yeah.
know, like, but at that time I was kind of getting flow. Like I started, I met the dudes on Listen, like Danny Montoya, and yeah, they started giving me some boards. So it kind of went from York to Listen, but it was just kind of like homie hookup maybe or something. And then the shop closed, and the hookup, like because I had the little skate, you know,
hookup dissolved,
gone.
Yeah.
So now it's just like, there you go, like
back to buying boards.
Yep, back to buying boards, you know, and back to yeah, back to buying tons of shoes and boards and get a different job, something else, and but either way, it was like whatever, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep skating. Like I enjoyed it, and then yeah, fucking after that,
you got on with like a couple of other board companies, right?
Yeah, so I think like for a little bit, Corey, this guy, Corey. Oh man, I'm so bad with names. Legend Skateboards. Corey, he was giving me some boards. I saw him at the skate park one day, and he's like, "Dude, you're killing it. Like, let me hook you up." And he did hook me up, so I got to give a shout out to
Legend's
Corey.
legit.
Legend, yeah, dude, that guy fucking rules. He's been doing it for a long time. He makes it, I think, everything from scratch. Yeah, dude, it's fucking badass.
So gnarly.
Kudos to that dude. He's fucking man. Thank you, Corey. You rule. I appreciate that. Just got to give you your love too, you know?
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I got some of those for a little bit and just kept skating. And then I had made a part. I dated this horrible fucking chick. Yeah. I'll just put it out there like
I like
that.
where this story's going.
Well, we'll take it there.
All right.
Dated this horrible chick. And long story short, pretty much gave up on skating. I was like, I'm gonna try to get a job, like buy a house, like settling down. And I was fucking younger 20s too. Fucking what a waste, you know? And anyways, fucking I'd skate when I could, and I somehow I got through her, I got introduced to maybe Massimo actually introduced me, but Alex Kissinger, who made this video. And we started filming. He was always down to go film with me and shit. And I started kind of getting the bug back to like film, and you know, like
it's fun.
Up until that point, I had never made a part.
Really?
Yeah, I had never made a part. And
just like sponsored video.
I had clips I'd send or whatever, and yeah, me and Alex fucking. Within, you know, I just go filming with him all the time, and all of a sudden he's like, dude, you have like a lot of footage, like you should make a fucking part. And I'm like, well, dude, I don't have like anybody, you know, nobody hooks me up or anything. Like I think I was maybe, because before I skated for PLA, I skated for Good Times, and maybe that was the only shop. I'm sorry, yeah, after that shop ended in Elk Grove, this is a crazy story, but I kind of skipped a step. But I got kicked out of my high school because I was ditching school all the fucking time to go skating, because all my homies were older than me and they worked construction, but they would like get laid off for like the winter.
Yeah. And then so skate all day.
They'd get unemployment and get hella money, and they'd be like, fuck, like, dude, ditch school. Or they wouldn't, I'm sorry, I shouldn't throw them out there like that. Geoff, Craig, R.I.P.
Hi, Craig.
Yeah, Craig. R.I.P. No shirt, Bernie.
Yeah.
That's our boy. Love that guy. And then also my friend Mayo too, R.I.P. Mayo. Fucking both those guys, great fucking friends of mine. Unfortunately, passed away, but you know, they're out there somewhere. They're doing their thing. But yeah, I used to ditch school fucking all the time, and it started becoming like really normal. Like I kind of forgot I was going to school, you know, I guess. And yeah, I got home one day and my mom's like, "So a cop stopped by and you missed like 37 days of school or something." And I'm like, "Oh shit." And she's like,
"That many?"
Yeah, it was bad, dude. It was really bad. But hey, thanks to those boys. Like, if it wasn't for my friends, like ditching school, like I'm not telling anybody to go ditch school. If you're in school, don't do that. Get your school done. Fucking, it's not that bad.
Well, did you end up graduating?
I did.
Okay,
but
so there's a lesson.
Yeah,
you still graduated.
Basically, sorry, I'm like trolling, like going crazy.
Oh, I want to hear it.
So fucking, I got kicked out of Elk Grove High, right? And my mom was getting married and was moving to Folsom or something, and they were like, "Yeah, you can't go to school here. You have to go to a continuation school, basically." So they offered me Calvine up the road here, and that's a pretty sketchy school, right? But there was also the opportunity I could go to Channa, which was in Auburn, which is like kind of like the Calvine of Auburn up there. It's like not a good school. I don't even think it exists anymore. Yeah, crazy, right? Anyways, they sent me to this continuation school. I lived with my grandma. She lived in Colfax, which is next to Grass Valley. And then that's how I did the Grass Valley contest. That's how I met Gus and Sam. They own Good Times.
Well, that's what I was going to ask is how you, with Geoff and Craig,
so Geoff actually.
Those guys are they're from up there, right?
No, they're from out here, but they knew dudes up there. Like they would skate up there and shit. And we would go up there and skate and shit. So it all came full circle. Like I ended up riding for Good Times. And then, they hooked me up. Like I'd get random shit through the shop. They always took care of me. Thank you, Good Times. You guys, thank you guys.
Those guys are rad.
You guys are rad. I appreciate you for everything you've done. Like you guys are awesome. I went on some great trips with them too.
Yeah, they got James Gray. He's amazing.
Dude, that dude, I love James. I've known James for a long time, and that dude's amazing. But anyways, yeah, I went up there and I finished school, but that's how I got hooked up with all the Good Times. And then after high school finished, I actually got my GED. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Whatever.
But thanks to my grandma. Shout outs to my grandma because she's the fucking best person. She steered me in the right direction. I stopped ditching school. I was going to school, and she made me do that while I was in school, and I ended up not finishing. But I still had my GED. Like I got it while I was in school. So shout outs to grandma.
Right on.
But yeah, kids, fucking go to school, go to college. Get your learning on.
Get your learning on.
Yeah. But yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Fast forward, I was dating that horrible person and thing, and I made that part with Alex. I had all that footage, and somehow he talked to Tadashi, and it got on Low Card, and they really liked it. They were stoked on it. And I just wanted to put out a part, something to be like, I didn't care at that point, like if I ever got sponsored or anything. I just wanted to put out a part to be like, hey, I was good at something at one point in my life. Just something like if I ever had, not that I ever wanted to have kids, now that I'm going to have a kid.
It's a little stamp on history.
Right. You just want to, like if you really love something, you want to just have something to show for it, right? So I had this part come out and randomly one day, I break up with that chick. Fucking everything goes to shit. I think I was working at like fucking Zoomies or something. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, Zoomies. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I was at this. It's so sick because at this point, my life was just an absolute fucking mess. Like this girl that I'd been with forever, I broke up with. Fucking. I get stuck in this house where I have way more bills now. I have to pay all the rent, and I'm literally just working to pay my rent. Like, barely have money for food. And I had a badass neighbor next door that would help her mow her lawn and shit. Like, she was like a single mom. She had she had one kid, and she'd be like, "Hey, if you mow my lawn, I'll make you some dinner, or you can eat with us." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah.
So she helped me out, dude. I was going through the worst time. Then all of a sudden, I just get this phone call from this guy PJ. And he worked for Hype Skateboards, which was a Texas company. And I have no fucking idea how they got I think, actually, it was Vince. My friend Vince Duran just did a series for FSC, actually, artist series, which is the new one. Badass. Well done, Vince. Fucking great job. He maybe sent that video part to Hype because he knew, somebody. I think this guy, PJ Hiskey. Sorry, not PJ Hiskey, just Hiskey. Over there, and somehow they got but it took a long time. At this point I was like, I need to survive. I need to find a better job. Skating didn't matter, and this fucking PJ hits me up hey man, we saw your video part. You want to get some boards from us? We like the way you skate. We're interested in you. I'm like, sure. Fuck yeah, dude.
Send
free boards?
Shit?
Yeah, dude. You just saved me. That's money I could put towards rent. Fuck yeah. I started getting boards, and then through that, they became a part of Surplus Distribution. Mm-hmm. and Surplus Distribution was doing Hype, Ramshackle Thief, and I don't know exactly all, maybe a couple other things. But it wasn't Mystery yet. Now they have Mystery. And basically, yeah, I was getting Flow from Hype, and they were like, "Hey, you want to get Thieves too? Like, it's part of the distribution." I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll try them out. Like, and they were great, and I loved them. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll ride for them too. Like, they basically asked me to ride for them too, and I was like, fuck yeah. And so I was getting, Flow from both of them, and it's funny, like when you're a Flow rider, sometimes like they'll be like, hey, you'll be like, hey, can I get some more boards? And they'll be like, oh, yeah, sure. By the way, see if your shop can order like a whole
Yeah.
package.
Oh yeah. That's the gimmick.
Right. Exactly.
That's
so
the reason why you have riders.
I get that. I get that I got that phone call, and I'm like, dude, like if it, like they're not gonna order any for it. Like they probably just ordered. I think they just ordered some, and I was like, like if you guys aren't, if this isn't, like if you guys aren't gonna. Like, there's no way. Like, if this is gonna be like a rep flow thing, like,
no,
dude, like, whatever. I'll take some boards here and there, but like,
not happening.
If you guys aren't interested, like, and he's like, no, like, we are, like, and then I remember I went to the agenda, like, right, it was like right around that time, and I remember I had I'd made a part for Hype, and I guess I was the only person that like put a part out like before that. They had like a deadline basically, and they went from like they're like, you know what, we're gonna put you on, fuck it, like we're gonna put you on. I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, like this is awesome. Like, so the funny part is at that agenda, if it wasn't for the owner, or I think I don't know if he's still the owner or not, but the dude Steve at Thief, he was like, oh, you guys gonna put him on? Basically asking the owners of Hype, like, you guys gonna put Onion on? And they're like, yeah, we're thinking about it, and he was like, well, I'm putting him on Thief as an AM, so that, that's that. And like, I was just like, oh, dude, you're the fucking shit, dude. Like,
fuck yeah,
you just bump me up, like. And that they were just like, all right, yeah, we'll bump you up too. So that's how I became AM. Thanks to Steve, dude. Thank you, Steve. And then so the Hype thing went for a little bit, and it was awesome. It was a cool, fucking awesome company. But then they were like, well, we're done. Like, oh shit. Yeah. And so I was like, well, there we go. Like,
all right, here we go again.
Yeah, and I just made this part, and I was like, well, fuck. That was cool. And luckily, Steve, my team manager, Steve McInnes, he was like, hey, man, like, I had a couple weird little offer, like, I sent some footage I had out after that, like, maybe I'll get some, like, maybe somebody will be down, and I had a couple little offers, but then Steve, he was doing FSC out of Surplus, and he didn't really have a team yet, I don't think. Like, it was just kind of his like own little baby, and he's like, you know what, fuck it, dude, like, you want to ride for FSC, I'm like, I'll take you, and I was like, dude, fucking yeah, why not?
Sure.
And man, FSC, dude, it's seriously become such a rad, like, dude, they've had so many rad board graphics, and I think that's kind of rare these days. Like, dude, so many companies have like shitty ass board graphics, like,
or they've gone the simple route.
Yeah, very well. That's fine too. But there's also board companies that are killing it too. But FSC, fucking, I love those guys. Yeah, and fucking, I got on FSC. Steve put me on, and I made this part, and he was like, "Hey, man, like." Well, I remember when I sent the part, he's like, "Well, we got to give you a board," and I was like, "Wait, what? Like, no way!" Like, it was crazy, man. Yeah, and then we had our premiere down south, and they brought the boards out at the end of the video. It's fucking pretty epic.
So what is it? What am I trying to say here? So what does it mean now? Like, now that you're like quote unquote pro, what does that?
I mean,
what does that mean?
I guess nowadays it's like you're just a skateboarder. Now you just have a title, and you just gotta work harder. It's like nothing really changes. You still, but you get a little money from having your name on a board, and
That's always a plus.
Yeah, and then it just opens up doors. You have more opportunity. Yeah, and I'm fucking thank you FSC and Surplus and Thieve. Like, man,
So
they
do you
fucking
think that in a way, how like Thieve kind of pressured the board company to put you on? Do you think that this kind of pressures Thieve to like they're
um
like, hey, we turned him pro?
well, no, no, they're that's my we'll just say that's my next thing. That's my next part I'm working on right now is
Okay.
for a
Okay.
truck. Yeah. Thieves on it, man. They
That's
fucking
what's up.
dude, they're always on it. They
Well, it sounds like
yeah.
it sounds like they got your back.
Oh,
Like
dude,
from the
fucking
beginning, they got your back. So
yeah.
that's cool.
Dude,
I
straight up.
I was just thinking that's funny though. If like
Dude,
the
yeah.
roles kind of reverse
You know-
now, they're like, oh snap, we gotta get rolling with Onion.
Oh, dude, they're the fucking shit, dude. It's so funny to me too. I feel like getting a truck sponsor is like the hard.
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
there
like,
aren't that many of them.
Yeah,
That's why,
exactly.
because think about how many board companies there are.
Mhm.
When you go to any given skate shop anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, and you'll see local companies, you'll
Yeah,
see,
dude.
how often do you go into a skate shop and see a local truck brand that just dropped?
Right, yeah,
Ne-
dude. Never,
never, dude.
never.
Because the manufacturing on trucks is
Dude.
so much different than
Yeah,
decks.
it's a fucking
Somebody's-
it's a hard industry
Yeah.
to break into
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Well, somebody's got the monopoly on the manufacturing. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for
'Cause
sure.
those things look crazy hard to make.
Yeah. Imagine pouring fucking hot metal in your fucking
Oh yeah, no.
in your garage in
No,
the
yeah.
molds.
No, thank you.
Oh my god, that
Yeah,
should
no,
be
thank you.
crazy.
All right, dude. Let's go. We walked the journey of how you became pro.
Yeah, I kind of fast tracked the end a
No,
little
it's
bit,
all
but
it's all good because it's. I mean, it's
But,
probably a little bit of a blur.
big thank you to Alex Kissinger. If it wasn't for him, dude, we've put a lot of car time together in and went and built spots or fixed spots, and that dude's the fucking man. He really is. He did a lot for me. If it wasn't for him, I definitely would have never been pro, probably, because I mean, dude, fucking all the time he spends behind the camera, like,
Yeah,
shout out to that guy. He's a fucking man.
that's really good for me to hear from you because I feel like a lot of skaters don't necessarily appreciate the time
Dude,
and effort.
you have to you're film
Yeah.
like the guy that goes filming with you. You have to respect that dude more than anybody. Like, that dude is doing just as much work as you, and not only that, like, dude, like, oh man, and I know this probably happened to you maybe once or twice. You know, I've filmed my homies do something and I fucked it up. Like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, I shook the camera.
Yeah,
You know, even iPhone or something, and like,
No, I have a saying where it's first try every try.
yeah, dude,
Filmers,
filming is
you
fucking
know,
hard.
It's
dude.
first try every try. So
Hey.
every try you put in, whether it's a kick out, whether it's a run up, whether you even have like when you're running up to the set, if you know you're like, I'm not gonna try it, I'm just gonna roll up to the set. I don't know that.
Yeah,
So I'm in position.
yeah,
I'm perfect. I'm following my track. I'm following my line every single try. So you might have rolled up to it or tried it a total of like 100 times. I had to be first try
yeah.
every
Dude.
try.
Shout out to all filmers, dude. That it's just
Well, and
fucking,
then-
that's hard business.
And then
man.
after you're
not everybody's got it, dude.
well, it's not only that, it's after you're done with the trick, you're done with the trick.
Yeah.
Now I got to go sort through those 100 tries
Yep.
and figure out if there's any in there that are going to get used
Dude,
for like throwaways or B-roll.
I always
or,
think
you
about
know.
like I always think about like it's happened to me. I've done a trick and it wasn't right. And Alex is like, "Hey dude, you got to redo it." And you're like, "Fuck." Like,
Yeah.
god damn it. All right. But you know what? I appreciate the shit out of that because
Yeah.
the end process, like, you want it to look beautiful. You know, like that's your art in
Oh, yeah.
motion.
That's what I tell them too. When I tell a skater to try it again, I'm like, "Hey, dude, you're gonna trust me, bro. You'll thank me. You don't want it. You don't want to keep that one." And I see it in their eyes. They're looking at it and they're like, "I don't want to try it again. I'll just settle with that one." I'm like, "No, dude, you're gonna hate it. If you settle with that one, you're gonna fucking hate it."
Yep.
All right.
Hey,
So
I mean, that's yeah. So, yeah, and shout outs to Matt Mullen too, because he filmed a lot of shit, and Nern filmed some shit for me a lot too.
McNarn.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna dive right in. I wanna watch some of your part
All
here.
right,
Okay. Here we
let's
go.
do it. Oh, I hate watching my own footage. I'm one of the-
Why? That's
Ah.
so good. All right. So this first the intro part.
that was a mean board. That was like. That was not easy to do. Like, he's rolling and so yeah.
Yeah,
I
he-
was like, you know what? Check it out. I'm gonna break my board too. Nope.
Oh, he misses. Okay,
Ooh.
so for people who aren't watching, the intro comes in with just some like raw clips, and Brian, the other guy in the video, he tries to do a trick on this ledge, misses, and just like in one like foul swoop, jumps off his board and then snaps his board like at the same time and just walks away. And then Onion comes rolling in and ollies up onto the ledge and tries to do like a rolling butt stomp.
Yeah, the rolling butt focus. It's not an easy trick. You have to pinpoint it.
Oh, timing, and you missed big time.
I got to, like, when I was younger, I used to break boards all the time, and like it got to the point I was like, dude, this is so dumb. Like, why am I breaking boards? Like, this is so stupid. And so I remember watching like the Enjoy video, and I saw like Caswell fucking butt focus a VX, and I was like, and butt focus boards, and I was like, all right, if you're gonna break a board, at least do it like that, because it's funny.
It's stylish.
Yeah, fuck it, it's funny. So then I started, dude, I've butt focused so many. Like, that's, if I'm gonna break a board, I'm gonna butt focus it. That's like the way I'm gonna do it now. Like,
but not like this.
Yeah, the rolling, I fucked up on this one for sure. I was trying to be funny.
Oh, yeah. He lands on the nose.
Yeah. I misjudged that one. Yeah. That one hurt.
Did you try it again?
No.
No?
No, that was a FSC board. See, it wouldn't break. So that's
all right. So the like one of the next opening trick, I guess you could say. Well, it's not really a trick. They do your Red Onion intro.
Yeah. So we were trying to figure out an intro, and I was like, dude, Alex, I got fireworks at home. Let's fucking put a fucking firework in an onion. And this is actually at Southside Park.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. It's
funny how it worked out that way because his nickname is Red.
Yeah.
Your nickname's Onion.
Dude, you know who gave us the idea was
Red Onion.
Hoffert,
Jordan
Hoffert. Yeah. We met him down south when we were at Agenda or something. That dude's the fucking man. He's a super nice dude. Fucking always had our back too. We were at his house skating his backyard. He has a bowl in his backyard with an avocado tree too. Fucking the best avocados on that thing. Hooked me up. Thank you, Jordan. You fucking gave me so many free avocados, dude. It's fucking awesome. Anyways, we were skating his bowl, and he's like, Red Onion. Like, you guys should put a part together. Like, Red Onion part. Like, and you guys, you
just look at each other like.
Yeah, it was kind of like one of those moments. Like, yeah, we should.
Fuck
yeah,
do that.
That's a good idea.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, I think we met him. We did a ride channel thing. They had like a that Poods Park or whatever down south in Encinitas, I think.
Yeah.
They or maybe it's not Encinitas. I don't know. Fucking somewhere down south. They just opened it, and they want to do like a people, like some pros or not. We weren't pro yet, but people skate in the park, like
a little demo.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, here's the new park. Check out all the features. And so, shout out to Ride Channel. They're fucking awesome for letting us do some work for them.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. So we did that and got an edit, and became friends with Jordan that way. And dude's fucking man. Also a dad. Fucking.
He is the man.
Dude, he's fucking. That dude works, man. He's fucking always got something going on. He's got a brewery out there, Black Plague Brewery.
Wow, I'm a big fan of that guy.
Yeah, he's fucking dude.
He's really good.
His Dude, his Powell part, oh my god, that video is fucking awesome.
All right, so I wanted to talk about the first. I know you told me you had a crazy story of this first trick. It's a tray flip lip attempt.
No,
it's a popsicle.
I was trying tray flip 5-0.
Oh, tray flip 5-0. So it's what is that, like a 7 stair or something like that? Seven or 8 stair.
That rail's pretty tall too.
But a nice tall flat rail.
Yep, square.
Like square top rail.
Yeah.
And he goes. It looks like he's trying to do tray flip, and he lands kind of lip slide. And then as he's jumping off, the board just rams him.
Yeah.
Popsicle.
Pogo right to the gooch. Like, just the most. So, yeah. Story behind this is, I was getting into it so good, right? Getting confident. All right.
I see it now. Your back truck landed. Kind of. I see that.
Oh, yeah.
You're going 5-0. Yeah.
Fucked up. Anyways, getting confident. Just going for it. I was like, all right, right here. Fucking obviously fucked up. Something went wrong in the process. Pogos me in the gooch so hard. And like instantly, like I'm panicking. I'm like, oh fuck, dude! Did I just like rip my nutsack? Like, oh god! Like and as you see, I just start running. I literally run around the corner, and I have to piss so bad, like out of nowhere. I just and I go take a piss in this corner, dude, and I'm like shaking. And I'm like, oh fuck, and I'm like checking myself, and I'm like, whoo, no blood. I'm good. And as I'm pissing, I just faint. I fucking fall backwards into the bark. And I like wake up like a couple seconds later, like no one's around because I ran around the corner. They're all like, damn, dude, I hope this fool's good. Like I wake up, like I got bark all over me. I get up and I'm all right. but fucking hell, dude, I bruised the shit out of my gooch, dude. Like it hurt to walk. Like
So you passed out, probably just because you were like,
I think I was so relieved
adrenaline.
that I didn't rip my nutsack that I was just like, oh, like I don't know, dude. I've
You know
never,
you were probably holding your breath the whole time,
dude.
and then you finally let it out.
It
and
is
just
the anytime
buckled you.
that skateboard gets close to that vicinity, it is a scary moment. Like, yeah, so whew, yeah, I
But
lucked out.
You came out unscathed. No hospital visit.
No hospital visit, but I'm pretty sure I didn't skate after that for the rest of the like I had my like
was that on a trip?
That was on a trip. Yeah, that was in
bummer.
Yorba Linda. That's Red's parents live around the corner from this spot, and we were staying at their house. So, and it just so happened like there was no security that day, and it was like good to skate. So
that rail looks prime.
Oh yeah, it was. It's since then been fucking knobbed, and I think has a kink now.
Probably.
And probably a chain around it too, and
spikes.
Yeah,
electrified.
and like a security guard that's like post on the side
a dog
of it.
chain to it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's fun.
So what I love this clip just as a filmer, because his dude he holds his face, like he holds the shot.
Yeah,
I mean he even holds his reaction back until he knows he finished his shot. See, a lot of people might see it and just
he's probably like, dude, man down, he's done.
Well, a lot of people will probably look at that and look at his lack of reaction and just be like, damn, he just like he just doesn't care or whatever, you know. But as a filmer, I know that he's holding.
He's probably in shock.
He's holding it,
yeah,
and he's just like,
oh yeah,
he's like, because you're running off,
yeah.
So he's holding his angle steady,
yeah,
and then you can see right when here we'll back it up here, so you can see right when he like relaxes his angle. So you do it, and then boom, he's holding it. See, he's holding it, and he's holding it, watching you run away, and then probably you just run around the corner right there, and then he makes a little snarl. That's probably like
he's
like probably right when you went out of frame or out of around the corner where they couldn't see you anymore. That's when he like relaxed. I just love that clip. He was just holding it.
Oh no, that's timeless, dude. Fucking, that's real. There's no, yeah, that's real. That's a man down right there. Yeah, he was probably like, because he drove on that trip too. He's probably like, fuck, we're going to the hospital.
Oh, I know that feeling too. Then I respect that look even more because I've had those. Where
he's the man, dude. He fucking,
you just hold your breath for a second.
Luckily, we didn't have to go to the hospital on that one. Thank God. Yeah, I was okay. I was unfazed. Well, I was phased, but that shit. Yeah, I'm real careful about my tray flip 5.0s now.
I bet. Yeah, you're ready for the kick out.
No, there's no. That's one of those ones where you don't want to like. You just, if you're going for it, you better go for it.
I don't know anything about that trick, so I.
Yeah, it's if there's no, you don't want to hesitate. If you hesitate, you're fucked.
Yeah, I don't know anything about tray flip 5.0s. No, never have. Never been good at tray flip. So, have you been back to this spot recently?
No, I'm pretty sure it's knob though, right?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So it's the famous Einstein ledges. For people who either aren't watching or don't know where the spot is, it's out here in Sacramento, and it's just this long planar ledge that has like 3 sections that are waxed. And for me personally, I've been skating that ledge probably about 20 years.
It's a great ledge.
I mean, since I was a kid, we were skating this ledge.
Yeah, it's such a bummer when they fucking not like that. Yeah, that spot was around for so long, and then they just fucking
decided to knob it.
Fucking dicks.
It was really random, and in fact, I think that Zach Shaner actually was probably one of the last people to get a trick on that ledge.
Damn.
Because I lived right around the corner from it, and he did front tail for like hella long, and then shove front tail fakie.
Oh shit.
And we filmed it, and then the very next weekend we went back to skate it again to like warm up, and it was knobbed.
Done.
So I'm like, oh man. So maybe somebody else got a trick too, but he was like one of the last people. I think like I was probably one of the last dudes to film there. So R.I.P. that spot.
R.I.P.
That was like one of my favorite ledges.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was a good spot.
So the next trick, I think, yeah, this one right here.
That's a CRC.
CRC, that's what I thought. Man, that's a lot of wood. So for people who can't see it, it's like a stair set that has a little bank on the side of it, just a little like couple foot wide bank, and he put a couple of pieces of wood and a sign to roll up the curb, and then a couple of pieces of wood to roll up the little bank.
Mm-hmm.
And then he shot up the bank and then 180 switch crook on the bench that's like on the top of the stair set. But was that like a lot of planning?
Dude, honestly, going skating with Alex, he always has like wood and signs in his car.
Okay, so that was you found it.
Well, yeah, that he had that shit in his trunk. So we honestly, that's so like a lot of times I go skate, like I'm not like, oh, let's go to this spot, you know, like if one of the homies is like, hey, let's go, like I think that day Miles Lawrence wanted to skate this spot, and like so we set up the wood, and like it wasn't just me skating, it was like a bunch of people, and like you only get so long here because you get kicked out real quick. And yeah, I was like, without it, you got to ollie up, and then you got to ollie up another little curve, and like by the time you get to that bench, it's no like speed. Dude, no speed. Like it's so hard. I think Tristan, shout out Tristan Moss is a fucking amazing skater. He fucking just put a sign going up, maybe, or no, sorry, he just put a sign on like the bank, because there's like,
so you just had to ollie up the curb.
There's like a curb like that big. It's like the stupidest little curb. It's like not even that big, but it's just enough to fuck everything up.
You can kind of just hop up it a little bit.
Somebody should just quick-read it. Or maybe it's got a kink, too. It might have a little kink at the bottom. Yeah. That's why you put the sign. Yeah. But yeah, I think Tristan maybe put a sign, but he ollied up the curb and did it. But it was nighttime. It was dark. I mean, we lit it up. Like, it was just like real quick skating it. Like, hey, let's see what we can do, you know? And yeah, I got this 180 switch crook. I actually want to do another trick at that spot.
Yeah,
I like that spot.
It's a sick spot.
Fuck it. Sometimes you got to use a sign to make a spot.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's what we carry signs for.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to utilize what you have around you. So this is a cool trick coming up right here. Front nose, 270 out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that what you call it? 270 out? I
yeah,
guess? I mean,
270. Yeah,
I'd like call it 3 out. That's
360 out.
You don't see that a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
that is not a trick I see very often.
Dude, when I was a kid, this dude Sean I used to skate with, we used to skate these like red like little ledges behind this like CVS, and he used to like go like before people did, you know, like before, like now it's all popular to do like the
bonk,
the null, like the nollie nose slide, like the null ride nose slide, you know, like little wallies up, or like wally crooks.
Yeah.
He used to do the wally nose slide nollie back 3, but he would like pivot on his, you know, and like,
oh, sick.
I was like, oh, that's tight. Like, and I started doing it with the pivot, and the more and more I did it, the more I could just swing it around. And then I finally just was like, wing, like could get it all the way around, you know, like.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I try not to pivot that one, but I mean, you're going the opposite way. So, but now, like on that thing, it worked because it was tall. And it's funny, I think I went there. That was another, like a lot of tricks I go get, or I have in this part. Like we went there like for my homie Dwayne, and I think he was trying like tail slide or something, like tail slide something, and like he's like, come on, dude, skate this with me. Like I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll fuck around.
You end up getting one of those.
End up getting a trick. That's literally like 90% of the time I go skating. Like that's how I get tricks. Like if I plan shit out, I usually like don't get it. It sucks. Like I'll get super close.
So that's what you're gonna have to do, is you're gonna find somebody who's filming a part, and just tag along with them, and then you'll get a part.
Pretty much, yeah. But it's kind of cool because like I kind of like not really. I mean, there's like if it's a ditch spot, I'm like always down. I love fucking skating ditches.
There's a lot of ditches in here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've always kind of
ditches are fun.
Dude, they're fucking awesome.
Mainly because you hardly ever get kicked out.
You never get kicked out, and it's like fucking. It's like, what do you want to do here? Like,
you can do anything.
You can make any like ditch spot tight if you fucking figure out some cool fucking thing to do there.
Yeah, if it needs a ledge, bring some curbs in.
Yeah, if you need to fucking quit, like, yeah, dude, I've been working on a spot recently that I fucking had to quickcrete the fucking bottom. Yeah,
I saw.
Yeah.
Joe English, we just had on.
Oh yeah, shout outs to Joe. Joe's fucking good dude.
Yeah, he showed me some stuff, and looks like I want to go street skating with you guys.
Yeah.
He always hits me up to go skating, always when I'm busy. I'm like always working. I'll get out eventually and come skate with you guys, because some of the spots that he's been sending me is like, ooh, I want to skate that.
Dude, I love to like when I'm going somewhere, I'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna drive through this neighborhood, or I'm gonna take the other, like I'll take the weird way anywhere, just because like when I'm Or like out here, the freeways will get fucked, right? I'll take the weird like offshoot, like go through the neighborhoods, and then like if I see something, boom, take a photo of it.
Yeah, you never know.
Dude, that's yeah. Like I found a bunch of ditches recently, and they're fucking awesome. Like, and it literally was like, oh, the freeway's fucked. I'm gonna drive through these neighborhoods.
In fact,
Like
I've got some spots for you around here that you probably don't know about.
maybe
Yeah,
I
maybe.
know I don't know. This is kind of my area. I fucking lurk out.
All
I've
right,
lurked
all
Elk
right.
Grove for many years.
All right.
But
We'll talk about it and we'll see.
Okay.
We'll compare.
Hey, I'm down.
Okay, speaking of spots, so there's some skate park tricks in your part.
Yes, sir.
Huge air,
Oh, thank you, sir.
nose blunt, back revert, right?
Yep.
And then a 540 nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Now, while these are cool tricks, I was just curious, why some skate park tricks?
All right. So normally I'd say no skate park tricks,
That's why
right?
I asked. That's why I
But
asked.
that is my homage to every fucking pro skater that's ever had clips at Rippin'. Rippin' is like the weird, like,
Yeah.
it's if you're getting a bowl line or something, it's okay. And honestly, for me, that shit, I grew up watching Free Your Mind. Dandra Hobel's part in Free Your Mind is like one of my fucking favorite parts of all time, for sure. And he has so many fucking badass clips at Rippin'. And one of the lines he has, he like does a fat ass air, comes down, and then does a fucking super long nose blunt right there. And I was like, you know what, dude? I want to do a fat air, and I know I can do a nose blunt to fakie. You know, like,
All right.
not trying to, because you can't. I mean, it's just
It's homage.
It's
Yeah, it's not.
It's timeless, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of, to me, it's one of the greatest parts ever.
All
Like,
right.
I love that fucking part.
Well, I'm glad I asked because
Yeah. No, that was, and not only that, like Dylan Reeders had like lines at fucking Rippin'. Rippin' is like one of those weird places
so
where
gnarly there.
it's a skate park, but you can get lines there, and it's like,
because it's gnarly.
yeah,
It's so gnarly,
dude, it's crazy. I tried that fucking line, that air to nose blunt. Like, so funny. Like, if you're not like, I always have like when I try to film shit, sometimes like it'll take me so much longer to like fucking film it than when I'm just fucking around. I'll just do
It's
it.
the pressure.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm like,
You're one of those skaters.
but sometimes it works, you know. Like sometimes I'll be on my shit and it'll work. Like if I'm skating with other people, that helps too. It's always good to skate with homies.
Gotta
Like,
have the sesh.
I'd rather have homies on the sesh.
Yeah, I've had some skaters like that, like Zach.
Yeah.
Who, if I just take him out by himself, he like won't land much because it's a lot of pressure. But if there's like some people there,
it definitely helps, dude.
He'll
Dude,
kill
it's the best shit ever to have like all the homies on the
Yeah.
sesh, and
well,
like
that's what
they're
skateboarding.
getting you pumped up, and
Yeah.
especially like, dude, like I was saying, like a lot of times my homies are trying to trick, and everybody's sitting down. They're just like, "Hey, Onion, like let's like fucking try something with me, like fuck it." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, fuck it," and like I'll just fuck around, and then I'll end up being like, "Damn, maybe I can do this," like, and then it works out, or maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, but whatever, it's skateboarding, and that's even before videos, before sponsors, whatever. That's how we all started, is skating with the homies.
Yeah.
I mean, very rarely does, except for like the Rodney Mullins, is it like I grew up skating in my backyard by myself for 8 hours a day. It's
I always
about the
thought
session,
that, yeah.
you know?
Some people, yeah, that's their shit. I guess they just want to go and handle their business alone. But yeah, you know what? You know what I don't like though is the iPod kids when they're fucking street skating and they got the
Me too.
iPod. Like, dude, I don't know. This is my theory, but I think that when you skate, like, there's a lot to do with hearing your board. You know, like I've always
flick.
I've never like I dabbled with the iPod, skating when I was younger or whatever, but like, dude, that like when you're out skating with your homies, you should be like, hey, what's up? Or, like talk to your homies and fucking enjoy that time, not zoning out in your own world. I don't know.
I agree with you for a slightly different reason. For me, I mean, I do agree that like I love the camaraderie of skateboarding to like just bullshit with the dudes while we're skating and just hang out.
Yeah.
But as a filmer, I fucking hate it. I hate it when they have their headphones in. One guy in particular, I won't mention his name, Trino, but he'd be several 20, 30 yards away from me, because I'm down here on the stair set and he's down there getting ready to like do his run up, and I'm trying to tell him something like, Trino, hey Trino, and he's just got his iPod in, just fucking jamming out, and I'm like, Trino, and I fucking hate it, dude. It's just like I'm trying to talk to you and you're oblivious to me and the whole world. I hate it. Take your iPods out.
Yep. Bad.
Take the earbuds out. Turn your iPods off.
Get rid of them.
Enjoy the skateboarding. Unless you're listening to us. If you're listening to this show, you can leave it in.
Yeah. That's
true. That's the one exception.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just talking about just like maybe skating. Like I like having headphones is cool.
Yeah,
like,
wait till you get back in the car and then turn the show back on. All right, so there's like a guest trick in this part.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Alex?
That is Alex.
I thought so. I don't know him. I mean, we may have met. Here he goes. So
yeah, for
5-0 switch crook big spin.
Yep. Yeah, for people. Dude. Yeah, for people that don't fucking know, Alex is good at fucking skating. That dude will kick your ass at flat ground, straight up. Like
most filmers are pretty good at flat ground.
No, but he's good at. He's not just good at flat ground. He's good at a lot of shit. Like he did He did one time at Mather. He did 5-0 switch crook back to 5-0.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
that's cool.
That was probably one of the dude. He did so good too. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, good style.
Fucking yeah,
strong.
Yeah, he's that dude. Yeah, he can skate.
Okay, so one of my favorite tricks in your part is coming up right here. Right here.
The Smith kickflip?
Yeah, dude, so solid. Even though it's not, I mean, it's like a standard pro trick, but the way you did it, because it's just like deep Smith. So people who can't see it, it's like a long flat bar, and he just does like a real deep front Smith to kickflip out. The kickflip was just boosted, caught real well, landed. I mean, for me, it was a real stylish trick.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
It looked powerful. It was stylish. It was clean. You know what I mean? There was no, when you came off the kickflip, there was no angle. There was no tic tac. You just like floated off that.
It's funny.
One of my personal favorites.
I was probably trying. I think that night I was trying Smith frontside flip, and like was landing like I did the Smith kickflip first, and I was trying Smith frontside flip, and I was like bummed on the Smith kickflip. And I was like,
"You're bummed on that?"
Well, not bummed, but I was like, I was just like,
Oh, because you wanted frontside flip,
right? Yeah, and I got real close to that too, and I just kind of was like, whatever. But then like that's another thing is like so crazy when you put out like skate footage, like what people like and what people don't like. And it's really cool too. Like I've had somebody else tell me that Smith kick, and it's like
that's funny.
I am stoked. Like now I look back, I'm like, I'm fucking stoked. Like that was a good trick, good Smith kickflip.
Yeah.
Pretty textbook.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
And that's why I said even though it's quote unquote standard, you see it a lot with pros.
Yeah.
That should be a trick that a pro has in his bag is a Smith kickflip. Should be.
It's a good trick.
But that was just real powerful. Real, you're skating real fast.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
And it's funny to think that you were bummed on it. And I'm looking at it like, oh, that's so sick. And you're like, oh, that's terrible.
I don't know. I guess I'm one of those people like everybody's like their own worst critic, but like
I find that with most of the heavy hitters, they're like, nah, and we're like, oh my god.
Well, hey, I appreciate it, man. I guess it was right. If people tell you did something right, you must be doing something right.
That's what makes you good though, because being your own worst critic. It pushes you.
Yeah,
it pushes you to be better because you're never satisfied.
Yeah.
So while others are looking at their parts like, oh, I did it. I made the best part ever. You're like, nah, I need to make a better one. And so that's going to push you to put out another one.
Pretty much.
And actually make it better because you're like, no, I got to make it better.
Yeah, you're just
make it better.
Yep. Yeah, I never fucking goddamn.
That's why you're pro.
Except my everything just in skating. I'm always like, God damn, I'm always wanting more. But
speaking of wanting a little more, this trick right here. Tell me about that.
All right, so
hold on, let's set it up. So it was nollie shove, back 5-0, right? And
it was nose grind, back nose grind, nollie, front shove, back 5-0, back 180. That trick too, feeble.
Yeah, back nose grind, nollie shove, 5-0, back 180.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm looking at the landing. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Even though it's like
run it back. Let's look at it.
Because I have to bust your balls on something.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So this is like one of the only things I found that I could bust your balls on.
Let's do it.
Okay. So for people who aren't watching,
Oh, dude, I will take that.
Okay. So for people,
sure.
what I'm looking at here is he goes back nose grind, nollie front shove, back 5-0, and then goes back 180 out. But when he back 180s, he doesn't land all four wheels at once. He lands like
a little manual.
Yeah, a little like nose manual, and then sets his other truck down.
But it drops. I feel like it drops
bad.
gracefully.
It's not. It's not sketchy. Now let me just put that out there. I don't personally think that that's sketchy, but just watching the rest of the tricks in it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that trick and I'm thinking of no, that's not unusable, but I know you're skating, And I'm thinking, how hard did you work on that? Because if you worked super duper hard on that, then I could see, okay, taking that. But if you just took it, so I wanted to hear like how long did that trick take you? Was it a battle?
So I'm pretty sure I was trying something else that day.
Of course.
Right? I was definitely trying something else that day. I don't know. I have to ask Alex, but if he even remembers. Fucking, I think I did that in like 4 tries or something.
Oh,
like,
and you just went with
maybe 10. I don't know. It went quick, like, cause I always like if you're trying something and you just can't, like, it's not working.
You gotta switch it up.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
Go try something fucking random.
Yeah,
you know?
something
like,
that you will land.
Then maybe if you're not getting, like that's not working, go back to it.
Yeah.
And I think that was like I did that at Mather like not too long like before that, and I was like, nah, fuck it, I'll try it, and it just worked hella good. But I like honestly, like it's weird. It's funny, like I like that clip because like I feel like that's like it's like when people like fake stees and shit, like
yeah,
that one just happened like the 180
that's how you do it.
The 180 started going out 180, so I took it, and it happened so naturally. Like it was weird. That one, like I really do like that trick.
All right, so you changed my mind on it.
Thank you.
Because I was gonna ask, I was gonna ask like, hey, how come you didn't redo it, or did you want to redo it?
Hey, I'll tell you this
but now I changed my mind.
I'll tell you this: when I skate with Alex, he'll be like if anything is like weird about it, nah, dude, fucking redo it. Like that. I thank that guy because he's made me such a better skater because of that. Like he'll be like, nah, dude, that's not good. Like you gotta. I'm like, I don't even argue with it. I just all right. Do it again.
Well,
and
when you have that trust in a filmer,
but once you do something once, dude, you could do it again. Sometimes it just depends. I mean, like certain things, like some crazy kink rail or something. Yeah, maybe not.
You don't want to try that again. Yeah.
No. I'm not the best rail skater, so.
Yeah, I didn't see a ton of handrails in here.
Dude,
you know, like
I got so many. All the homies are so good at rails. I'll take care of everything else. They can have that. I'll skate some rails sometimes, like. But yeah, I don't know. I can, but I don't know. I'm not really. I just like I'd rather have fun on my skateboard.
You don't have to skate a rail to be a pro. I mean,
thank God.
Obviously, right?
Hey, but I have.
Yeah.
So
well, you got to throw at least one handrail trick here and there.
I don't know if this part. I have that one flat bar. I don't know if I have. I don't think I have a handrail in this one.
Well, you got one in the very beginning with the popsicle off it.
Oh yeah, I was trying. I was trying to get that one.
Yeah, there's a handrail in the part. You didn't say I had to land a trick on.
That's why. After that, like, come on, man.
All right, so right here, dude. Oh man. Okay, so I was just gonna say that you don't really have a lot of handrails in your part because you do have kind of like a kind of interesting style. You have a different, your own unique style of skating, and
appreciate that.
I like it. And this is a little example of it. A little impossible right here, like nollie, big spin. It was like nollie, wall ride.
Yeah,
nollie, big spin,
wall ride. Yeah, I don't even know really what that was.
Okay, so coming from somebody who doesn't do that, somebody who I can wall ride like a little tiny ones, you know what I mean? Like I'm decent at wallies here and there, but I don't understand the physics, the mechanics of that. So can you break that trick down for me? Because I don't get it.
That day, I was skating with like some of the Habitat dudes were in town, and the homie Lou was in town too from SF, Louis Elliott, and we went and Joe Brooks too was in town. That was sick. We were all skating that spot randomly. I think Alex showed him, or I don't know. They knew about it or something, and yeah, we were just skating it, doing wall rides or whatever. So like, if you do a nollie, like a null ride or whatever, like you go up on your nose, you can pop off or whatever, come back to regular. You could do that. Just when you're going up the wall, swing the shove.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that first step. So
you get the null ride down. Get like even if you went up wall ride and did like a nollie pop out to fakie or something.
I'm terrified.
Like, it's not as bad as like in
so
that that thing too. Like it's like quick created. Like somebody like
I can see that, but
yeah,
still,
yeah, it's not like to do. Like,
you're like almost on vert when you're doing that.
Dude, yeah, I saw this dude. There's this video called Mortigi Tempo, It's like I don't even know who did it, but it's this older video. Like, Mark Suchu has a part in it, and this dude Drew Page has the last part, and he does one of those in San Francisco. There's like that wall ride spot everybody skates in SF. It's like asphalt bank up to a wall.
Yeah.
And there's a pole. I think I think it was Silas did a hippie jump, like a wall ride hippie jump wall ride or something. And like back in the day, this one of his last tricks, that kid Drew Page in his part, he did one of those, like a nollie big spin wall ride, like back down. And I remember seeing it, and I was at that spot skating, and I was like, I wonder, I was kind of swinging them around, and then it was getting close to my feet, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for one. And sure enough, dude, it went. And I was kind of like, I didn't know if I came in straight enough. And Alex like, dude, who cares? Like, that's just...
You wanted to do a better one, maybe?
I was kind of, yeah. But you know what, dude? Fuck it.
Oh, no way.
Because,
I mean, you power slid.
Yeah.
And because you hear that noise, that little bit of straightening that you did.
Yeah.
It works because it's not a tic-tac.
Dude,
that's what the difference is with the, if you tic-tac it.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, bro, you got to redo that.
Yeah.
But if you're
doing a wall ride and you power slide,
you hear that,
exception.
Well, even with like flat ground tricks.
Yeah.
If you don't spin it all the way and you tic-tac it, oh, nah, dude, you got to redo that.
Yeah.
But if you don't spin it all the way and you hear that,
that works.
It's like, oh, okay, that's good.
We'll tell you.
You're good, Steez.
Yeah, that was a fucking super rad day. Like, there was so many people on that sesh. Like, yeah, it was fucking... That was a great day.
So let's talk about this session right here.
So yeah, this one.
Oh.
This one is another one of those random ones too. We went there. I forgot who wanted to skate it or whatever. But
it's in LA, right?
Yeah, it's like.
So it's those famous green ledges.
Yeah,
that we've seen in
a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people skate them.
And he goes no slide on the second top stair. Goes no slide and then kick flips out, but all the way back down to flat.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy because Red, I think we went there for Red maybe. Red did a switch front nose on the second step and popped out to flat. And I couldn't really figure out anything to do, and I was just like seeing if I could nose slide it for fun. And I was nose sliding it super fucking far and like trying to drop down a nose slide or something. And I was like, whatever. Like, and the filmer even, Brendan was like, we were just kind of fucking around. And I was like, man, I wonder if I could like nose slide nollie flip like all the way out, because it's like, dude, that thing's pretty tall and
wide.
Yeah, and dude, that one like just, it was like
perfect.
It just worked. It was so random,
so
like
perfect.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I made it over the step too, and a regular, because like to flip it, it's a weird one for sure.
Well, not only did you make it past the step, but the other step on the ground too, because right where he lands, there's like the little cutout stairs.
Yeah, it fucking flung on that one, dude.
You went, that's like a good like 2.5, 3 feet that he like flung it sideways and to regular.
It's fun, dude. Yeah, I was proud of that one for sure. That was that. Yeah, man, fucking
kudos.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, fucking. I can't believe that one worked out. It was just, man, sometimes it just works, just works, and you just get lucky, you know. It's like,
so awesome to have a filmer there when that happens.
No, I remember talking to the filmer after. He's like, "Dude, I had no idea you could do that. That was fucking gnarly."
Yeah, that was really good.
He's like, I would have filmed it different. But
I was just gonna say, he probably said, "I would have filmed it a little better."
No, he told me, he's like, "Dude, I wish I would have filmed it different." I was like, "At least you filmed it." Like,
you should have told me you were gonna land that, bro.
I didn't. Hey, it was honestly, dude. No, like that was my bad. Like I had no. I mean, it was just fucking happened.
Oh yeah,
like,
because a fisheye angle of that probably would have looked so gnarly.
Yeah.
Oh, but whatever. It looks good like that.
Hey, if anybody's been to that spot, they'll know.
Well, in fact, this kind of gives you a perspective. Even though it's filmed just like whatever.
A little different, yeah.
You kind of see like how far you had to shoot over just to get away from the stair set. That's.
I think this is like one of those rare occasions too. You can just get away with like a nose slide nollie flip.
Well, yeah. Because it's a famous spot.
Like usually, like if you're gonna go anywhere, like a back nose slide nollie flip, like, all right, you know, like. But like,
well, I'd take a back nose slide nollie flip. I don't know about you, Cameron, but I'd take one of those. I think we would take it 10 times on Sunday.
Yeah. Hey, nothing. No, it's a great trick. Nothing wrong. But it's for the spot. It was cool that it like. Yeah. Like I've had people tell me they like it, so it's fucking trick. Awesome, dude. Like,
really good trick.
Stoked. Yeah.
And the next one worked out. Is even crazier.
I got a story behind that one too.
Oh, dude, let's watch this one. Okay, so it's a flat ledge. back 3 tail slide kickflip out. Is that what you back 3? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we're speaking the same language.
Dude, so I think this day we went to this spot for somebody else to try something.
Is that in Oakland?
No, it's in not Stockton.
Emeryville?
No, it's in like Modesto.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the
ledge.
Yeah, we do that's not the ledge I was thinking about.
No, it's in Modesto, I think. It's right by this Greyhound station.
That's good.
It's crazy because I think that day I was trying like something really stupid, dude, like a trick you shouldn't try, like a wheelie grind, like front shove 5-0. Like like kind of like the nose grind, like but with a wheelie grind. Like just I don't know. I was on this thing I was like doing wheelie grinds for a little bit and trying to fucking make them cool, but they're not cool.
They're all right.
I don't know, dude. I have one in my part too. That's the worst part. I don't know. They can kind of be cool. It depends how you make them cool, bro.
But
yeah, I fucking was trying that fucking trick for like, somebody was trying a trick and I was trying it for like a fucking hour or some shit, and I went back the other way and I was like, I'm just gonna try something else. Like, and I had done that 270 tail slide kickflip at Mather, I think, and fucking. That one took like not that long. Like it happened really fast, and like I just remember everybody being like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like, but it sometimes it just works out like that. Like, I don't know. I'm like, so, dude, I'll never like be able to like. I mean, I can go to spot and do shit, but like certain things like that, like just dude,
it's natural.
I don't know if it just works out. You know,
Zach Shaner talked about that in one of the episodes about how you just get to the spot and just let it tell you what.
Yeah.
Just let it tell you what's going to happen. Just let it unfold as it should.
I always try to like research the spot a little bit too, like see what people have done and shit. And like, that's what I always try to do something different. Like,
well, that was different for sure.
Yeah.
And then you got another trick on it. Is this a different time because you're wearing something different?
Yeah. I think it was like another couple days later we went back or something. And
you go,
and I was doing, I don't know.
Nollie shove 5-0 impossible out.
Yeah.
3 shove out.
Yep. Just another,
some good combo tricks you got on there, dude.
Yeah, dude, if you're not skating rails, you better fucking put it in somewhere else, right?
Right? Yeah, you better be a good ledge dancer, that's for sure.
Try my best.
So speaking of willies.
Oh, here we go.
So you got, what was that, backside willy, nollie heel flip out?
Yeah.
What kind of ledge is that? It's like, okay, so for people who can't see it, let's just back this up a little bit, because first of all, it looks like it's been skated like a ton, which I don't understand, but...
That might have just,
it's like 4 inches.
It's all right. That is it's a weird fucking way. I don't know what it is, but I fucking really, I guess my like forte is weird spots. I like skating fucking weird shit. I don't know why. But yeah, back in the day, I think Mark Succi skated it. He did like maybe a front 3 on it or something. Yeah, it's like behind some dude. Yeah, it's behind some fucking random like grocery store in like San Jose or Concord or something.
Yeah, it looks like
Concord. It's Concord, I think.
Looks like the back of a grocery store.
I have a fucking random ass story about this night too.
Fucking, I want to hear. Let's hear.
We skate this thing, right? Fucking cop rolls by, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" Like we stopped skating, he like calls over. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" I'm like, "Oh, we're just skating." Not, all right, cool. Well, you guys carry on. Have a good night.
Sick.
All right, sick. Like 10, 15 minutes go by. Fucking cop comes around the corner. Another one. All right, guys, fucking shut her down. Fucking IDs on the fucking curb right now. We're like, what the fuck, dude? And we're like, dude, like fucking another cop just came by like 15 minutes ago and said, we're all good. He's like, yeah, right. You guys are fucking full of shit. Like, get on the curb. Takes all our IDs. So you guys are fucking vandalizing this, talking all this shit, right? He's like, I forgot what he does. He's like, I'm gonna call my sergeant, because we're like, no, dude, a cop just.
It was a sergeant.
Yeah, a cop just came by. He told us we're good. He's like, no, I'll find out right now. Goes to his car, calls. Fucking another cop rolls up. Fucking, we're sitting on the curb. The other cop gets out. He looks over at us and he looks at like the fucking shit, and he doesn't say anything to us. Turns around and walks straight to the other cop standing by his car still, and he goes, we don't know what he said, but he's just like. He's like, you're a fucking idiot, basically. Like, he's just like, you're fucking retarded. Like, what the fuck are you, like, why are you wasting,
why are you wasting your time with these kids?
What the fuck are they doing? Like, pretty much choose this dude out. like in
Good.
front of all of us, and he comes back with all our IDs. He's like, sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Fucking probably the coolest. Like,
That's sick.
yeah,
He used to skate.
probably, dude.
Definitely.
Hey, shout out to that cop.
What's cool is we're getting to the age now where the guys that we grew up skating with are now old enough where they're like police officers, and you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
So that generation is now enforcing the law.
That's
so
good.
They're like, nah, dude, it's cool.
Yeah, don't worry about
Don't worry about that. It's cool, bro.
But yeah, fucking Willie grind. Fucking
Oh man,
Nollie heel.
Willie grind, Nollie heel. That's gnarly.
No, probably never see that one again. Done with
man.
that one.
This is a sick trick. We go backtail
270 alley-oop or
alley-oop 270.
or
Yeah, I don't know what you would call that, but
something like that.
270 is the other way. And then this trick. Okay, so we got nose manual. Sorry, I always get excited. Okay, so we got nose manual, revert, switch manual, switch 180.
Yeah.
But you revert
the backside way,
like blind.
My inspiration from that is definitely Jason Dill. I think it's in Minefield. He does like he does a back 3 down like a 4-stair or something, then nose manny, pivot manny, or back manny or something. You know, like on a manny pad right after. I think.
It's so
I know he did it. That's maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's actually like in the DVS video or something. But he did that trick, and that's what inspired me to learn it. And
how hard was that to learn?
It took a little bit. It took a little bit of trial and error for sure. And one of the worst parts about that trick is if you're going too fast, if you try to pivot and you don't swing it fast enough, you'll go into nose blunt slide, and it just and you're boom, flat your stomach. It's a little dangerous. But I like it because I don't see people do that one.
I've never seen anybody do that before.
Yeah, so I was just like, dude, nobody really. Yeah, I try to do different shit. You know, like I don't want to. I love skating and I love what anybody does on their skateboard, but I don't know. For me, it just like I like weird, different shit. I like try to, you know, I like to do shit. Try to find shit people don't do, like the weird, obscure shit. You know, I guess, or I don't know, something like that.
I like that. I like skaters who look at the spot differently than the rest of everybody else.
You know, when you go to spot, it's cool to do something on a spot that fucking you want to do something that people are gonna remember, you know, and try to do something different, unique, you know.
Yeah,
so,
like Richie Jackson. I love watching that dude skate because it's you literally never know. You can't guess what he's gonna do. Whereas some skaters you watch and you're like, oh, here comes a nollie heel crook. I know it's coming.
But at the same time, some people, but there are those people too. That's what you want to see is that nollie heel crook.
Yeah,
you know.
I agree with that. But
I agree with you too. Like
I love watching the dude.
It's nice to see something. Yeah,
you can't predict it. You're like, what's coming next? I can't wait to see what his next video looks like because it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like Nyjah, the next time he puts out a part, you kind of know what. I mean, obviously, I want to see it because it's gonna be
next part is gonna be.
It's gonna be hammers, but you know what you're gonna see. Like you know what you're getting into. Like okay, it's gonna be big ass rails. It's gonna be like gnarly tricks, just huge gaps, flip tricks. Whereas Richie Jackson puts out a part, and you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna see.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know what I'm gonna see, but I'm gonna watch it. You know. Okay, so speaking of the obscure, this next trick is pretty obscure. So we're gonna watch it. Nose blunt, revert to back tail.
Nose blunt, switch back tail.
Switch back tail. Yeah. So he goes front nose blunt, switch back tail.
Mm-hmm. I figured that one out a while ago. I'm sure who the first person I saw do that trick was James Craig, I think.
Yeah.
He does it in like a blind video or something.
And so I wanted to know, do you go and like learn this combo?
I think I learned it like Mather or something. Like,
I mean purposely though. Do you like you have this combo in mind?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go learn this and then take it?
That trick, I learned that trick and I was like, I want to take this to a spot. And that spot, for me, it's easier to do it when you go straight on.
Yeah, nose blunt. Yeah.
Because you're swinging it way around. I've done it from the side too, but
a little more pop that way.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but like it just, I don't know why we went to that. Like we were doing something out in the bay. It's like me, Alex, and Red, and like he's like, hey, you want to go check out this ledge? And I was like, I wonder if I could. It's pretty big. It has to be kind of wide on top, not
Yeah.
too skinny. And I was like, I wonder if I could do that on there. And yeah, that one took a little bit for sure because I think I did that one like maybe 3 times but like the first one I did, I like fucking ran into the rail, and then like the other one I did, I landed sketchy, and like I don't know. So that one was the best one.
It was a good one.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that was
Watch it again here.
Took me a little bit. There's you can't really see it maybe in the footage too much, but there's actually a little drain grate. Like you have to
like up here.
No, it's down on the ground.
Oh, right here.
No, it's like on the side of the ledge.
Oh, after you land.
Yeah, it's like right there. There you go. Yeah, you can see it's like I think it's right there.
Right here. What?
Somewhere there. I don't know. There. So you gotta slide a little bit.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like when I was there too, that thing's you only have so much room too. Like you can't I think on some of them I was sliding too far.
Yeah, because you'll run into the handrail.
Yeah. Cool little spot. Oakland High School.
Oakland High School. I like that spot.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool spot. It's really fun.
All right, so I do want to just publicly state, because I've been a big fan of yours for a while, and
thank you, man. Appreciate that.
I think you have the best switch big heel in the game.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, in the game, dude, it's so like, oh, boom, right there, a nice gap that it just switch big heel because the first time I saw you do it was at Epic, and it took me like a second to like process it. And like,
I've been told
what was it? Because it looks late.
That's what I've been, dude. So maybe I got a lazy foot or something. I don't fucking know. But like the way I do it, I like kick it late or something.
Well, it looks like it's in like
it's like delayed.
You pop and scoop, and then flick it around. Dude, it's like
it goes.
It looks so good
as long as it doesn't roll on the ground.
And
dude, that one, that gap is see like the run up's curved, so that's fun.
Yeah, well, that's always fun. Yeah. So and, what we're looking at here is
shout out to Austin Padilla because he told me, dude, you should switch big heel that gap. The way you roll switch and the way you or switch is either switch big heel or switch big spin, but like you could totally do it. It'd be sick, like totally inspired, like
because of the way it's curved.
Yeah, and we went there because of him, and he's like, dude, you got this. You could fucking dude. Yeah. Took me a little bit. The scariest or the dumbest part about this gap is when you land, there's that fucking wall.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna run into it. But for some odd reason, I fucking actually curved out and made it. And like the edge of my trucks are like scraping the wall, like
because you landed like just a little bit. Dude,
off, I was like power sliding and then scraping the wall, and then dude, it was like.
So for people who can't see it, it's when he was talking about a curved runway. It's like looks like it's in the middle of like an office complex.
It's actually at UC Davis.
UC Davis. Okay, yeah. So it's a bunch of like big stairs that are curved, which look to be like a lunch sitting area, amphitheater.
Yeah, and at the end of it, there's just a random flat gap.
Yeah, so he's riding along the top, so it curves around, and then he does the big switch big heel, and then when he lands, there's like very little room until there's another planner, so he had to land and then immediately like curve front side super hard.
I'm like power slide.
Yeah,
boom.
Right there.
It's pretty cool. I was stoked on that.
Yeah, that's. But I just personally really like your switch big heel.
Thank you.
I've seen it several times at different parks and different things. And
it works, like, man. I don't know. That's one of the.
It's like a showstopper because you do it. People are like, "What the fuck was that?"
When I don't know, it's always like content. Like if I ever skate like one of the like Mather Am, like one of the local,
yeah.
Everybody's like, dude, switch big heel.
Staple. It's your staple, fucking, dude.
Here you go, bing. Like that's my. Here you go. Here's what we got for you.
Boom. You got it pretty consistent.
I don't know how that happened, but yeah, just probably from doing it so much, dude. Fucking yeah, it's a weird one, but it works. I don't know. It works for me for some odd reason.
All right, so let's talk. We've approached your ender. Tell me a little bit about why this one ended up being your ender.
So, when I was filming this, we were getting close to the deadline. It was like right there, and I already had that Wally, the Wally blunt side big spin, and I was trying to get other shit. I can't remember what I was trying. I had a bunch of shit I was trying to get. Like I didn't necessarily want that to be my ender, but me and Alex, when we finally got to the end of it, we were just like, he was talking to me about, he's like, you know what, I think this should be your ender. And he's basically like, that night we went there, we lit it up, I skated it, we got it. Probably took me 45 minutes. It took me a little bit.
It's a battle.
That spot is not easy to skate. There's
Doesn't look
fucking
like it.
dude. It's so weird. Like,
well, and it's a Wally blunt slide.
Yeah.
So he goes. Let's just so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a line. Well, you don't. It's not really a line. It's one trick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just Wally blunt slide. He Wallies off a rock that's next to a rail. It's like only like a little 2-stair rail, but it looks pretty high with a kink. And he Wallies off the rock, goes front blunt, shove out.
Back blunt.
Back blunt. Sorry.
Big spin.
Back blunt, big spin.
The other, or well, shove it. Back blunt, shove it.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's a
pop shove.
Let's see. Let's
so
yeah, let's shove.
Yeah,
whatever. But okay, so
big spin,
carry
something
on.
like
Sorry,
that. So yeah, that rail, dude. This spot, if you ever go to it, it's so I put a board there. I've skated it before without the board, where I've ollied and then hit it, which is I'm not doing that at night though.
Oh, yeah,
nighttime sketch. So this is at like a random park. It's in Folsom, and yeah, it's just super random. There's a fucking little
perfect
Wally
rock right next to the rail.
Pretty big. Like, I mean, it's not bad. It's just weird. It's in the rock is pretty good, but it's not perfect. Like I've caught on it once, like
it's not smooth, people.
Yeah, it's a weird spot, but basically we went there, lit it up, and I fucking ended up the one right before this one. I fucking like basically broke my board. Like I cracked the middle of it like so bad. Like it was kind of flexing.
And you still did it on the broken board?
I ran back. Well, I fucking broke my board, and I'm running back, and cops show up. And I'm like, here we go. And
last try.
Maybe I didn't do it on that exact try. Maybe one more. Because I think I was like, hey, can I get one
one more.
It's so funny because these two lady cops came up, and they're like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, oh, we're skating. They're like, you guys lighting this up and shit? I'm like, yeah. They're like, wow, that's cool. They were kind of, yeah. They're like, well, you got to get out of here. And I was like, can I please get like one more?
I mean, come on, we lit it up.
One more. Yeah. And they're like, all right, one more. And I did it right in front of them. Like I fucking
you high five one at the end.
Yeah, dude, cop high five. That's a fucking clip right there.
Gold.
Yeah, dude, they were stoked. I did it right in front of them pretty much, and they were just like, cool, pack it. Like they were all nice. Like they didn't even really say like pack it up or anything. Like we were just kind of hanging out, and then this like maybe no more than 5 minutes go by, and this other cop shows up, and he's like, get the fuck out of here, pack your shit up, get out of here. Like, all right, dude, fuck, we're done here, we're out. But so basically, that spot's hard as fuck to say. It's so weird. But it's unique and it's different. Like where the fuck do you find there's not too many rock to rails, and then it has a kink too, which makes the kink can fuck you up, man. That thing will shoot you out. But just so happened I actually blunt slid it through the kink, and like that shove, like dude, I went flying off that kink, like projectile shot me. That it was like. Couldn't have worked out any better. That was like the best one. And like we talked about it, and he's like, dude, nobody is ever gonna like Alex like, dude, come on, who the fuck's gonna do that? Like, and I was like, yeah, I guess, but it's unique and different, I guess, like nobody like you don't I don't know. The way he talk is like, dude, nobody's doing fucking Wally blunt slide shove it's on rails. Like
it's sick.
It's different. Like that's why it's your ender. And like I don't know, it's just And I couldn't have done it any, like, he was like, you couldn't have done it any better. Like, you slid through the kink even. Like, some people, like...
No, you did the whole thing.
Yeah, and, dude, it fucking shot me out, dude. Like, it hit my feet. Like, it's crazy, too. I was trying... What was I trying that night? I was trying something else. I wasn't even trying... Yeah, I was trying, Fuck, what was I trying? I had something else in mind. But we went there, and... Yeah, I just was like frustrated, and Alex like, just try something else. Like, what do you like? I was like, what? What about like Wally blunt slide?
Do it.
I was thinking, what I was trying was Wally blunt slide front big spin.
Oh yeah.
And every time I would do it, I would catch up on that kink.
Now with that kink on there.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try it the other way. And it happened really fast. Like like 5
Well,
or
yeah,
6
because
tries.
the kink's gonna help you with
But
that, obviously.
dude, that thing fucking shot me out. Like that was the best feeling riding
Well,
away.
now
Like,
you got to go back and do like tray flip out.
oh my god.
If you now, because now that you know that it boosts you,
I
just
think
like
I think I'm not like
tray
out.
flip it, tray flip it, do it. You
I
got
don't
it.
think I'm allowed to skate that spot anymore. I have so many tricks. Like I don't know. I don't think anybody wants to see me skate that spot anymore.
Well, see, okay, personally, I kind of like it when skaters have like similar spots in their progressive videos because you see,
Yeah.
like Mike Moe,
hmm
you take like those ledges that he always skates in that Coliseum, that high school or whatever. Like you could see the tricks that he started with on him. And
Yeah.
then you're like, oh, dude, he just keeps elevating it and keeps elevating it. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, not all the time,
Dude,
but
I definitely
know.
have skated this right. Like
Yeah, but if you go back and you go like
maybe I will go back. Maybe
or Wally kickflip blunt shove. You know, I mean, you step the bar up. Then I mean, if you just go do like a similar trick,
I thought about some stuff,
You
but I'm gonna lay off it for a little bit. But yeah, maybe I will go back. Maybe
thinking about it.
I got some ideas.
All right, dude. So that video was amazing.
Thank you,
by the
man. I
way.
really appreciate that.
So make sure you guys go check it out. Red Onion video on Transworld, right? Transworld.
Go check it out.
Because
Yeah.
there's like a friends section,
There, yeah.
and there's another, and then Brian has a part.
Yep.
What's his last name again?
Brian Whalen.
Red.
Red. Yep. He's red. I'm onion.
It's a fantastic
red
part.
onion.
Red
Thank
onion.
you.
So do you do anything else besides skate?
Yeah. I work. I'm a bartender.
Where?
Well, I'm not. I'm a junior bartender.
Junior bartender. Where?
At 1010 Room. It's on 10th Street. 1010 10th Street.
Here in Sacramento.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking great establishment. It's a cocktail bar.
Cocktail bar.
Yeah. It's we have great food too.
Tail.
Yep. Great people. Awesome bartenders. Yeah. Shout out 1010 Room for sure. 1010 Room, Tank House, Jungle Bird. They're all owned by a fine fellow Tyler, good friend of mine.
Right on.
And yeah, dude's killing it, man. All those great establishments.
So you're aspiring to be a bartender? Is that what's going on, or you just?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely am learning the craft bartending. It's
something to fall back on.
It's a lot to learn. There's
so many drinks.
So many drinks.
People come up and ask for just some random ash.
Takes years, yeah. So.
Never even heard of that before.
Yeah, I do that at night. It's kind of cool too. You know, I have like my days to skate, and I work at night, kind of. You know, like from like 9 to 3.
Good schedule.
Pretty cool too. Like all the homies come into the bar. Like, you know, they'll be out drinking. And I just get to hang out with them at the bar.
You don't really miss the party.
I'm not really missing shit.
You get to party with. You're serving them.
Yeah.
You're serving the party.
Well, yeah, and yeah, I'm having a baby too, so.
Yeah, so I wanted to congratulate you and your lady on that.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
How far along are we?
She's 6 months. We're
6 months. Ooh,
yeah,
almost
maybe
there.
a little more. Yeah,
and we know it's a baby girl. You said
it's a baby girl.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't give anything. I didn't spoil anything, did
no?
I? Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Her name's gonna be Luna. So
Luna
Leon.
That's what's up. That is a beautiful name.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Everything healthy so far. Everything going good.
She's a healthy little girl. She's just baking in the oven.
Have you had to deal with any like crazy cravings or how's your lady doing with it?
She's a champ, dude. She's been like going. It's crazy, man. Experiencing a pregnancy firsthand is
it's intense, right?
Yeah, like man, like yeah, my woman's definitely a champ.
We talked a little bit about it before we started off air, and your lady definitely sounds like a champ.
Yeah,
sounds like
she's growing that baby real nice. She's doing a good job of it.
Right on. That's what I told my wife too. Good job growing a human.
Yep. Shout out to my wonderful lady Rachel.
Thanks for growing a human for us.
Yeah, thank you for growing that human.
All right, so you're pro. Your video came out. Where do we go from here? What's next?
Another video. Just keep making video parts. Keep skating. Yeah, it's pretty awesome the way skating is now. Like you don't necessarily have to fucking be in LA or travel all the time.
Dude.
You could do it wherever you're at if you're doing something right. So yeah, I'm just trying to get as much skating in as I can before the baby, and then I mean even when she's born, she's probably just gonna go on the sesh. She's just gonna
Yeah.
I'll get the little baby. What's that called? The little baby
The
Bjorn?
carrier?
Or
Yeah,
I don't know.
little baby carrier.
Baby carrier.
Strap
Yeah.
her on, and
She's coming with. Maybe I'll
go.
bring the car seat or something.
there you go.
Bring some snacks. I'm ready. Or
I mean,
well, kinda. I don't know.
it definitely
I don't
will.
think anybody's ready.
No, definitely not. I mean, even after you've had one or two, you're still not ready.
Yeah.
Still like, oh, well, because you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
true.
they all
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like you say that.
personalities.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I bet she's gonna be like this or this, and then you're like,
No.
oh shit, no, she's gonna be her own person.
Yeah, like my first boy, super chill.
Mm-hmm.
Super chill. Like we didn't have to baby proof anything. He was just chill. My second boy, crazy. He's an animal. He just gets into everything. Just wants to be a part of every. He's just like he's crazy. So it's like you never know. Like I'm sitting here expecting like, oh, I'm just gonna have another chill boy, and then a monster comes out, just like
Yep.
You're like, oh,
It
no.
happens.
They're awesome though. They're awesome. You're gonna enjoy yourself. It's definitely cool seeing the like yourself
Yeah,
in them. You know what I mean?
that's gonna be a
you
trip.
just sit back and they're like a little bit of me in there. Like that's whoa. Or they do something for me because my oldest is about to turn 10, so he's starting to have like his own mannerisms and his own style of speech. But he'll say something that's very similar to what I say, or do something. And I'm like,
yeah. I could, yeah. When I walked in, you guys,
whoa, I do that. You know,
I could see a resemblance.
it's trippy sometimes. Where the other day I took him to see the new Star Wars, and we're sitting there, we're watching, and I'm not going to spoil it, but the ending happens, and I'm literally sitting there, and I like physically like fist bump like this, and I look over, and he's doing the exact same thing. We both like.
That's so. Tight.
I was like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's just trippy to see like you're like a little replica.
Yeah.
Running around of yourself.
You're
like,
not a clone, but
I can't believe you're even real right now. Like, whoa. It's gonna blow your mind.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
All right, man. So do we have you said something about a new part coming out soon, right?
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I got some shit stored away. Yeah, I'm working on a new part for probably Thief. That's supposed to do truck part for them. So
okay. Any ideas roughly when?
There's no. I mean, with the now, I luckily they're so awesome at Surplus. When they found out I was having the baby, I think they were just like, just do your thing, man.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they can't really ask you to like do too much right now.
But luckily, I do have some stuff tucked away. So we'll see. I don't know.
Sometime in the near future-ish.
Yeah, maybe this next year.
Okay.
Maybe this year. Okay. We'll see. Maybe at the end of the year.
Well, after it comes out, please do come back.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Would love to have you back on.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? You got anything else for me?
I think that's about it, man.
All right, brother. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Tell people how we can find you.
My YouTube.
How do they find you? Just look you up, Onion the Great.
Somebody's told me that you could just put Jeremy Onion and it comes up, which is pretty crazy.
Well, you're the only one.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Jeremy Onion.
Jeremy Onion or Jeremy Onion Leon.
And in fact, you can put that into Instagram. You can put that into YouTube, and you pop up. You're the only Onion.
That's awesome.
Well, besides that weird website that
there's gonna be two. I got a daughter on the way, so.
Oh, there you go. Well, she's not gonna be Jeremy Onion.
No, that's true.
You're the only Jeremy Onion.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to find him on Instagram, it's Onion the Great.
Onion the Great. Check out surplusskate.com. Any of the fine brands over there. There's Thief, Mystery, FSC, Pushwax, Silverback, and I think that's it. If I'm missing any, I'm sorry. I forgot, guys.
Well, check them out. If you go to surplusskate.com.
Yeah,
right.
They should all be there.
Surplusskate.com.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, FSC. If you've never checked them out, go check out their Instagram, FSC Skate. And then
go buy some Thieves.
Thieves, dude. They're fucking awesome. I back them. They're
great. Go check out PLA.
Oh, dude. If you're in Sacramento, you better stop by PLA.
It's a staple.
That's a must. Yep. If you're in Folsom, outside of Sacramento, you got to stop at PLA. That's.
Then the cream. I want to try some of that. So you better hook me up.
I'll talk to them today after this. And the cream, yes, they're fucking awesome too.
I'll put it on the show.
Yeah,
oh, man, it's so amazing. This cream is amazing.
Yeah, I'll bring some. You gotta send him some love on the show. Maybe one of somebody else's episodes.
Hey, we're talking about it right now.
Yeah,
we're talking about it right now. Free advertising.
Proper.
We'll give you this one for free.
Yeah. Thank you at all the guys at Proper too. They got some fine footwear over there.
Fantastic.
Doing it right.
Yep.
And Silverback Push Wax. Check them out. I think that's about it.
All right. So we're gonna wrap it up. If you want to check us out, we're About That Ender on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We're now officially on SoundCloud and iTunes. So make sure you follow and subscribe. Check us out, like us, all that. Whatever. I've been your host, Keith, audio wizard, Mr. Cameron, and we're out.
Thank you guys.